Hello and welcome back to Josh Does Math. In this video we're going to be finding the derivative of these two functions on the screen right now. We'll start with the first one. We're looking for the derivative of this big polynomial here. So how do we even begin to think about that? Well, first of all, we're taking the derivative of the whole thing, but you could just think of that as we're using the sum rule. We're going to be taking the individual derivative of each term. That's all that the sum rule says. So we're looking at the derivative now of each individual term. Let's just start with the first term. Well, you can see that we're going to be using the constant multiple rule first, which says that you just pull that constant 1/5 out front. And then we're going to be using the power rule on what's left. That's x to the 5th. So the power rule says power out front, 1 smaller on the power. And this pattern is going to continue for the other terms. We use the constant multiple rule, pull the power out front, make the power 1 smaller. So if you just keep going for all the other terms, this is going to simplify really nicely. For the final term there, we use the power rule, which says power out front. So we'll have 1 times x to the 0, which is just 1. So we're just going to be left with 1 here. And every single term here will simplify, and we'll be left with x to the 4th plus x to the 3rd plus x squared plus x plus 1. So you can see that problem was kind of set up so that each fraction will end up canceling with the factor that you pull down from the power whenever you use the power rule. And our next problem here is going to be the derivative of the function that you get as the answer to the first one. So once again, we use the sum rule and we break this up into multiple derivatives, and we're going to be doing the same thing, power out front, 1 smaller on the power. So we do that for each term, and that's what we're left with. We take the derivative of the final term, 1, and that's just 0. The derivative of constant is 0. So this 1 right here is actually the derivative of x, which was found using the power rule. So that's what we get as the answer for the second function on the screen. So this is how you do these simple derivatives of big polynomial chains. Might look intimidating, but not really, because it's just constant multiple rule and power rule. That's it. That's how you do these. Thanks for watching.